they basically stand outside the abortion clinic, stand over the road from it so that they're facing it. There's only usually 3 or 4 of them, hardly ever any young people, and usually almost always men. And they basically stand with their rosary beads, chanting prayers to each other. But they have been known to kind of do, that's basically what they do, standards, but they have been known to do kind of a bit weirder stuff. So the first day that we ever got there to stand outside the abortion clinic to support the women going in, we saw a woman throwing holy water over the steps going up to the clinic, over the walls of the clinic. We've seen them try to hit one of us with their car. They hand out leaflets to women going into the clinic which say things like ask to see the scan, which is obviously really, really upsetting for someone who's going in for an abortion, and generally kind of try to make a nuisance of themselves. They sometimes get quite aggressive, and in general they're just not very nice to have when you're in kind of a vulnerable situation, and you've already made the decision to go and get an abortion and someone is there trying to convince you not to do that. They've also been known to shout things like murderer at people, which for women who maybe don't want to end the pregnancy but they're having to for medical reasons, that can be incredibly upsetting.
They sort of present themselves as like supporting you and sort of not judging you, but then they clearly have an agenda, which is to remove their choice around their own body.
If buffer zones were implemented across the UK as part of like a national response and policy, then we would be able to focus on other things. For instance, helping women in Northern Ireland who, whilst they're part of the UK, the 1967 Abortion Act doesn't stretch over there.
Even if it was just at the end of the road, I mean, I think ideally we would need to go further because they could still stand there, but it would remove them from directly outside the clinic.
In general, the feeling is very much that nobody wants them there.